So today what I'm going to make for you is oyakodonburi with chicken. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 3 chicken breasts, just rinsed and patted dry and then cut into small diagonal pieces. We're going to do 4 tablespoons of mirin, 1 whole round onion thinly sliced, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of sake, 2 cups of dashi sake. It comes in packets like these, so 2 of these, 3 tablespoons of shoyu, 4 eggs, not scrambled, and then a couple of chopped green onions for garnish. So what you're going to do with the egg is instead of scrambling it, we're going to mix it in a Z formation with your chopsticks, much like this, like that. And this is because you don't want to turn out with an omelet. You want a nice little bit of egg on the top of your oyakodonburi. So we're going to mix it like this. Just break up the eggs evenly. And that is all you want to do. So we're going to start cooking the oyakodonburi right now. So what we're going to need is a shallow non-stick frying pan like the one I have here. We're going to turn our heat on to high, and then we're going to add our mirin and our sake into it and bring that to a boil. Now it's going to boil, so what you're going to do is you're going to add the shoyu, dashi, and sugar and bring that to a boil. Shouldn't take long though, because the pan is already really hot. And be careful because the steam from this pan is super hot. Then you're going to want to make sure you stir everything so nothing burns. I mean, stirring all the sugar and the dashi so it incorporates into the shoyu, the mirin, and the sake. So that comes to a boil. And once that comes to boil, you're going to want to add the onions in the pan. Careful, it might spit at you. And then spread the onions around so that you have sort of a nice base or bed for the chicken, which we're going to add now. And so you're just going to add the chicken on top like this. You're going to spread it around so that it's nice and even on top of the pan, like this. And then we're going to cover it with a lid until everything boils over, where it shouldn't take long, maybe about a minute or so. And in the meantime, just clean up your area. And we'll check it. It's boiling right now, so what you're going to want to do is place the cover on the side. And you're going to want to turn the heat down to medium and then cook it for about 12 minutes or until the chicken is cooked through. So I'm going to set my timer on. 12 minutes. And meanwhile you're cooking, you can just go ahead and stir it a little bit, but don't overcook it. Otherwise it's going to be very tough. Once everything is boiled and the chicken is cooked, it should look like this. So what you're going to do is you finally get your eggs and you're going to pour it over everything super gently, keeping the heat at medium. Pour it all over. Make sure you get into all the nooks and crannies. So you're going to use some chopsticks to poke around the eggs once you've poured them in. And so you want to keep your green onions for garnish handy with you, because once the eggs are cooked 80%, you're going to want to put them on. So you're going to want to poke around, and as you can see, they're already starting to form. Make sure that it's over everything, so that's why you have your chopsticks. Then sometimes you're going to want to shake around the pan if you need to. And any runaway onions or chickens, just tuck them in. And it looks pretty good. Almost ready. Now the eggs are 80% cooked, so we're just going to add the negi as garnish. All over. And this is optional garnish. We just had some in our garden. And then poke it around a little bit. Shake up the pan to make sure nothing sticks. And then you go ahead and turn off your heat. And then leave the oyakodonburi on the side for about a minute for it to set. And as you can see, this right here is the finished product. So you can serve this over rice, as we're going to do. This is my family, and we're going to eat our oyakodonburi right now. So we're going to eat it with rice. And we're just going to put it at the bottom of the bowl. And serving my dad right now. You just put everything on. If you want to have additional negi on top, you may. Itadakimasu! 美味しいですね。
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 美味しいですね。